welcome to the most scuffed streaming setup you've ever seen in your entire fucking life. We are in Rachel's basement. I've spent $200 setting this up. We had to buy a workbench because we didn't have a table that we thought would withstand being hit with a hammer for like 4 hours. We've got our aluminum foil. We have a fancy like flattish hammer. We did the one that Adam Savage used is like a big fucking like square, and so that would have been like ideal, but we couldn't find anything like that. We got a mat to protect our workbench, and then I bought Taco Bell because I'm tired. I also bought a Bang Energy because I'm also tired. So we'll see how this goes. Alrighty. Adam said with his video the thing that he was worried, because his was a little scuffed for a couple of reasons. One was he doesn't think he was being compact enough in the beginning, like as he was mashing it. He doesn't think he was making it tight enough as he was going. And then he also did 250 feet. I've got two 45-foot rolls. They are a little bit wider than standard rolls though, so we'll see. And then rather than just like do it like fist over fist over fist, I'm gonna try and like do it more ball as we go. So that way it's gonna end up, because like with his, it ended up like wanting to be like obloid because where he was like rolling was like thicker, and so it created like this weird dynamic as he was doing it. So I'm gonna try and make my ball more ball, and I'm going to make it tighter as in the start, so that way it's easier to hammer. It took him about 6 hours to do 250 feet, so I'm hoping my 90 feet will only be like 4 hours. There might be cat guest appearances. I don't know if there's going to be dog guest appearances. Rachel has a small farm. She's got 3 dogs, 3 cats, and a snake. Okay. I'm not going to lie. This is already more than I bargained for. How did he do 250 feet on his? That's insane. This is already bigger than I was expecting it to be. It's not going to be a tennis ball. It'll be about like before I added the second roll, it'll probably be down to about that size. His was insane. It was like super smooth, super compact, and it was like really dense, but it's still super lightweight because it's still just tinfoil. But there's like so many layers of it. I am not going to do 250 feet. I only got 90 feet. So his was like more than double what mine is going to be, and that is fucking insane to me because mine is already so big. His was also 1 solid roll, whereas mine is 2 rolls, which might mess with it a little. What's insane is that, like, this isn't going to get heavier. It's just going to get smaller. And that's insane. He tried to cut it in half and was unsuccessful. Rachel seems determined that she has a method to be able to cut it in half. But if Adam Savage, dude who has, like, one of the, like, most decked out fucking workshops in the business, can't do it, I'm not super confident we can do it. That's why I saw something that, like, got me thinking when I was talking about, like, how this isn't going to get any heavier. Someone was talking about, like, how all of these like cities and buildings and stuff that we've created hasn't made the Earth any heavier because the materials for it were already on Earth. When he got towards the end, it was like super smooth, which is what I'm excited for. It feels too early for the hammer, but also like this is starting to hurt the fuck out of my hands already. Oh my god. Look at what the hammer did in just like 5 or 10 swings. Like we have completely flattened the ball. But I don't know if accelerating our shrinkage this early is that good. Because like, you know, you want to get like even distribution of shrinkage. And I feel like condensing this so quickly is going to make it harder once we get the inside. We also did technically get a blacksmithing hammer, not a carpentry hammer. This hammer was like $30 fucking dollars. Yeah, so hammer was $30. The rolls of tinfoil were like 8 a piece. The fucking desk was like 130, and then I think this was like 20. And then I spent $13 at Taco Bell. So actually, it might end up getting pretty small because we're literally already to pre-second roll size, and we have kind of only just started. I am annoyed that this still like hangs off as much as it does. I would like to get this more assimilated, so there's not like an obvious where the foil ended going around it, because I feel like that kind of defeats the purpose. But because like we were trying to, because we found hammers that had bigger surface areas, but they were a lot heavier, and I wasn't sitting here trying to swing a fucking 4-pound hammer. So we got 1.5 pounds, and this shit's already fucking. We're taking breaks because my arm gets tired. Dude, this thing's gonna fucking hurt. It is insane how, like, when I squeeze on it, literally there's zero give. But, like, the amount of displacement, like, one single hammer blow is capable of doing means that we still have so much left to do. And this already feels, like, harder than it could get. Dude, left-handed swings quite literally hit different. Like, they feel different, they sound different. They make me fear for my life different. I wonder, like, what type of damage you could do with this if you, like, shot it through a cannon. Plus, my hands are so dirty already. You're a dirty little slut. You deserve to be punished. The arc flake's starting to come off the ball, which seems not correct. We don't want to be losing ball at this stage. We're not as spherical as I would enjoy. And I'm not certain how to get us back on track. Because, she a lumpy bitch, I'll say it. I'm not even gonna be able to rub one out when I get home. Cause fucking my arm's gonna be too tired. This shit's crazy. I'm too ADHD for this shit. Cause like, to get me to focus on doing something so mundane for such a long time, it's just not gonna happen. So we just had to check all of our fucking social media real quick. Cause I... Brain no do the thinky. Is that Marty? No one cares about Rachel. We got a cat, guys.
How's it going? Dang, that's looking pretty... Okay.
Yeah. We're having a good time.
Nice.
Would you like to hold it?
Oh my... Why is it so warm?
With a hammer for an hour and a half. What do you mean, why is it warm?
I didn't expect it to be, like... more than body temperature. Like... Damn, that's hefty.
Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't thinking, like, when I had it, like, this big, I was like, what's crazy about this is as heavy as it's gonna get. Yeah. It's just gonna be smaller, but stay the same weight.
Wow.
Yeah. It really feels... it's, like, hard to describe. Because it's, like... Like, it sounds hollow, but it's fucking not. I will say, he, throughout, like, the first several hours, doing like, a lot more of this than I have been. So maybe we need to. Someone said that him doing this reminded them of like otters, which I thought was very funny. I think we're reaching like a critical mass on size. Like I don't think we're gonna get much smaller than this, but we can get much smoother. So, what day is Adam Savage gonna be at? Because we're definitely bringing the ball for him to sign. Because what an absurd thing. What an absurd interaction.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I saw you make a ball. I thought that was cool. I also made the ball. Not the weirdest thing I've had people sign. 2017 Yu-Gi-Oh! Nationals. So we all went out to party. And one of the things we did while partying is we stole a watermelon from in front of a Walmart. Just because they had them just in the bins in front of the store. So after we'd like shopped and got everything that we needed, we just pulled up, had Devin get out, grab the watermelon, hop back in the van. We took off. We then proceeded to take the watermelon to Nationals Day 2. We just brought it through security. They gave me a weird fucking look. I was like, doctor? And then I just had a bunch of like Yu-Gi-Oh! YouTubers sign it, including the voice of Pegasus. Everyone signed this watermelon. And then on the drive home, we chucked it out the window going like 90 miles an hour. We were like the only ones on the highway. And we just watermelon out the side, just made a red fucking mist. Honestly, since he used 250 feet and I'm only using 90 feet, his would be more aluminum than mine, even if he did have chicanery on the outside. True. My ball goes to church on Sundays. What's good, Adam Savage? And with that, it's about 2 o'clock. I could probably keep going, but Rachel works in the morning. I have to go do stuff in the morning. So we'll call it here. So we've got sound test on the ball. We've got a close-up of how shiny the ball is now. Yes, like you can like, it's like semi-reflective now. Like you can see my fingers in the surface of the ball, which is kind of cool. Like it still annoys the ever-loving shit out of me. But other than that, that's the ball. I am gonna probably get some polish sometime during the week. I'll post updated pictures of it once it's got like more tender loving care. Probably not gonna beat the shit out of it anymore. Thank you guys for hanging out. This was a lot of fun. I was really excited to do this. And I just messaged Rachel in a frenzy. I was like, I can't film this at my apartment. Let me use your basement. And here we are. Basement.